Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. And okay, the music in this game is extremely freaking loud. So, look how low I have it in. So, just let me know if it's too loud. I'll change it. But ideally, you'd want to hear my voice over the music. You know, so and ideally, you don't want to have music blaring in your ears. So. Anyways, how you guys doing today? We're doing chapter 2 of Z.A.T.O. Z-A.T.O. Wait, what's the full title of this? There's like a hack slash and a couple of other thingamajiggies there. I love the world and everything in it. Yes. Okay, let me check my sound now. Okay, I think it sounds fine. Okay, so hopefully all of my save files have been saved. But yeah, so last time we played chapter 1. It was about Ira, the girl in the thumbnail, and we don't know who she is, but our main character, she had a bit of a crush on her. Our main character is very soft-spoken, and Ira is very much the opposite of that. And they both live in a small town where news goes around. Ira has a bad reputation. And I think she was supposed to like move away or be sent away, but last time our main character saw her, she was crying, and then yeah, blah blah blah, and I guess we'll find out something else would happen. And also, I guess I should put trigger warnings because this game is also labeled as a psychological horror, so there might be some disturbing things in here. Not too disturbing, I hope. But you know, just fair. Keep in mind that it is technically labeled as a psychological horror. Yeah. No, Benny, how's your day going? I'm doing well, dude. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I have some hydration stuff, a bit of coffee and a bit of water and some snacks. So, num num num. All right, my voice is not warmed up, but I think this should be good enough. This should be good enough, and you know, we'll discover their voices as we continue reading, as we continue the story. The team's sense of humor is horrible. Oh yeah, that's the trigger warning. Yeah. Speaking of which, props on the title button. I'm glad that you caught it. I'm glad. I was a little bit worried because it looks a little. I mean, you have to say it out loud in order to like really get it. But yes, I'm so glad that it went through. All right, let's load. Yeah, save file. I don't know how many save files I should be doing. I usually just do one save file, and you know, because we're just gonna live with the choices that we made. And yeah, I don't know if this game has multiple choices. I think it's just normal visual novel. But yeah. Either way, we're gonna live with our choices. Oh, okay. Music scare. Inside of the there's also going to be words that I can't pronounce. I'm sorry, I'm an English speaker. I'm American. All I know is English. I'm sorry. The inside of the cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows. The whole interior basked in golden sunlight. I did feel tempted to enter a couple of times, but whenever I saw my classmates there, I realized they'd see me sitting at the table all alone. I just kept walking. You've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Oh, Asya. Yeah, that's our main character, Asya. She's very soft-spoken, so she's kind of like the target of bullying, which she doesn't really understand, but, you know, Ira helped her understand a bit back then in chapter 1. But now we're in chapter 2. We're gonna learn about Marina. Whoa. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. Bird's milk? So good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Eclairs, Medovic, some other sweets. I don't really remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else? like Kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? You only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Take a bite. Do you like it? It's wonderful. See? Marina's drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first, I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell. Let's go somewhere comfy. So she said. I glanced around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at a table in the very corner, nestled behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina? So, you know I met Ira yesterday. Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then... She told me about it. Uh-huh. So, yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira. When exactly? I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think. Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at that. She came to your house? Yeah. She asked me to come out and... She asked me to come out and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please, just come down. I need to talk. So I ran down. And... Oh. She looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her too. Right. I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. Yet. You're right. I shouldn't have. I think. I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. Ira, you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No, I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. Wait, was she sick the whole time? I can't write anything. Ira. Oh. What does she mean she can't write? Write that down. Write that down. I held her while she stood there, weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said, she saw me just now, before I came here. Huh? That freaking... Oh! That's where she thinks her. Oh no. Oh. That freaking weirdo, Asya. She saw me like this. She saw me. Maybe it's a term of affection. You know, I guess they're not. Maybe, perhaps, maybe. Weirdo. Her words, not mine. She laughs. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait! Come on, just like that? Yeah. Bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? Huh? I mean, I can't, like, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down or hold her down. You didn't hold down her with her hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, looks like these two were really friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like that in a while? So she's been in a similar state before. And now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave? So, why can't we tell anyone about this? Well... Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues because of, Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yeah, but I still really don't understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized sending Ira away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest he do? You only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to go study somewhere. That's true, but it feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home. But I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at an institute. Her mom's a nurse. No one has the time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either. But I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've aimlessly been picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment. I didn't expect her whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance. Oh, did I just expect Ira to move just because of her whole attendance? Oh my god, come on. I'm reading too fast. Did I expect her whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled? It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? A little brother? I had no clue. She does. His name's Talik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true, Ira's parents haven't had it easy. But Tolik's got it so much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year. So right after his sister got expelled. That's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. But my point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah. So on top of all of that, picture how people will react if they found out that his little sister was unstable. The older sister. He's the older sister. Huh? Ira's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterics. I wouldn't either. But you know how they're going to paint this. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it will help anyone, Asya. But maybe you could give them a clue? What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right. That makes sense. Well, I told him I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, without the part where I came down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that will be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met. But I didn't exactly, follow her home, so not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell them that much. Right. It sure is a pickle. I had my doubts about reporting from the start. And now Marina has solidified them one by one. Tolik, this really could harm Ira's little brother. If that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. There's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. Oh, by the way, you seem to be good friends of Ira's. Maybe you know something about this? Good friend is generous. Huh? I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that, she'll break out in hives. Oh, no. Really? Yeah. She said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? Yeah, I believe that. What? Mean? Sorry. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like Irochka Monochka best friends forever! That girl will come back just to choke us. Wow, that's so smart. Ain't it? But the rooms are slippery this time of year. Oh, boo. We'll tie a rope around you then. Why me? You seem lighter. That's it? Don't worry. I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. So I'm doing the screaming then. Exactly. Oh no. I'm no good at that either. Don't worry. I'll just pretend to lose grip on the rope. You'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse! How long has it been since I last chatted with someone like this? It feels like forever. Marina, huh? We keep talking, and I don't feel uncomfortable, not one bit. Really, I haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? It feels like I'm cheating. Especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw Ira agitated and crying her eyes out. Today, we learned she never came home. It's supposed to be terrifying. But for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. They have to. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? What is it? Ah, this dude! God. Huh. So they finally let you in, huh, Shubina? This place has really gone downhill. Hey, Vidiq. Marina? Huh? These two know each other? Don't tell me they dated. That'd be weird. Look at you getting a replacement already. Can't blame you. But come on, Shabina of all people. He looks at me. No offense. You're keeping tabs on all of my friends. They are. How flattering. Asha, he's in love. Yeah, right, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone like that around. Someone like that? Marina menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Ooh, scary. You want to get banned from a single hangout spot? I won't. It's all just to be happy. It'll just be a happy little accident. With your aim? Look who's talking. Asha, this guy couldn't aim for the toilet till he's 11. His mattress, however... Shut up, that's not... Garen makes sure none of his buddies heard him. He glances back at us, trying to look unbothered. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she your best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time without her around. Having a good laugh and all. And you were joking about it too. Huh? In class. You laughed when they declared I was missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That bitch attacked me. That's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a damn. And you really don't seem to either. Why should anyone? Huh. You're exhausting. Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. Okay, maybe I guess they knew each other when they were kids or something like that. They just know of each other. I just came to check if it's really Shabina over there. Though I thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what? They let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you. Having fun? She was before you showed up. 1, not talking to you. 2, learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Why, thank you. With a sneering grin, Garen strolls back to his friend group. What the heck was that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised at running into him. Other kids hang out at the cafe all the time. Even so, they'll be like a bucket of cold water just got splashed over my head. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah. I didn't expect that. No, seriously. How can a man be so catty? Never thought about it. It's just pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. You two know each other? Yeah. We played together as kids. Oh. It's a boring story. We got along when we were little. Then I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yep. Well, I'm not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, you wanna head out? No fun sitting here with those losers taking up the place. Yes, let's go. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Marina huffs and grumpily pulls her scarf. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub? I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. She's seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library. I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Ugh. And here I thought I was doing alright. Library? Huh, never thought of that. Well, it's rather nice if you want to, just be at peace for a bit. Whoa, at peace? Peace and quiet's important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, like Buddha and stuff. Yeah, I hear ya, I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. You're welcome? I think I'll go home for today, though. Yeah. Alright. I was thinking the same. Cool then. It was nice talking to you, Asha. Sorry about the whole fatigue thing. Oh. No, don't worry. It's not your fault, he just came up to us and... So... Nah, I kinda made it worse. That guy just drives me up the wall. Yeah, That's fair. Guess Ira and I have that in common. Did she really throw a friggin' chair at him? Yes, she did. Hey. Hmm? I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. It probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. Ira's really tough. Exactly. She's not going down that easily, yeah? Yeah. Yeah! Well, I'll be going then. See you around, Asuka. Bye-bye. See you. Marina energetically waves her mitten at me and runs off the road. I wave back before going my own way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's a table occupied by Garen's friends, and ours is... Never paid attention to it, but the table we sat at is half obscured if you look at it from the outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to the passerbyers. If she usually sits there, then... Ira might have sat at this cafe as well. It would make sense with Garen's comment, too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in. And they sat in the same spot that made Ira invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. I should ask Marina about it. And also about what kinds of sweets Ira liked. And whether she preferred coffee or tea. He's so obsessed. I can't wait for Ira to come back. I forgot! I totally forgot! Garen came up to us and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. Oh, that's kind of important, girl. It doesn't really feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned... I'm not sure if I knew Ira at all. Wants to know everything, damn! Jeez, why don't you ask her for her blood type while you're at it? Exactly. Ask for her government certificates and all that stuff. Sure, definitely. Find out everything. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard anything about a disappearance in the morning. Dad said about what I expected. Gravenji's daughter. Yes, we got her noticed. You know Ira's dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I just think he came into work. I don't think he came into work. I see. Do you think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. It's not big of a city. That's true. But there's still been nothing since the news came out. It's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post. I suppose. It just doesn't feel like anyone's looking. They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Really? Nothing came of it. It's just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion had to do with us. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. This made me feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on. So the police aren't just sitting back. At least, there's that. No updates? I haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. Boys at the desks next to me are copying my homework. Everything is already back to normal. The same conversations, the same digs. Hey, at least Shabina's here got herself a new friend. Yeah, what's up with that? Got kicked out of the library? I can't go to the cafe now? Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. And what of it? We're just so proud of you, putting yourself out there and all. You want to hang out with us while you're at it? Man, what are you doing? What? It could be fun. No, it couldn't. Shabina, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after your Rojka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little. She's fine, leave her be. We can all go to the movies or something, How's that sound? I don't know. JC just messing with you. But team, drop it already. Dude, don't ruin it. It's about to agree. You're such an asshole. I wasn't going to. I sigh. It's always gonna be like this now, huh? Ira might come back. But once she's transferred, that's all I'll have to look forward to every day. Don't they get tired of this? It's always the same jokes. Although, it won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. Worse, huh? I'm trying to imagine what that'd be like. You talked about it as if I were getting bullied, but that's not really the case, is it? We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying does, or looks like. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is someone's tasteless jabs. If anything, I ought to grow a thicker skin. I imagine she meant the boys would get some more cool, but would they really? Don't guys riff on each other all the time? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendship works. So it's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. And if they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. Oh my. Oh, stop it. Stop with this train of thought. No. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass or an asshole, so I know it was a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it really be so bad if I went somewhere with them? Oh my god. Then maybe they may be a bit rude, but I'm also, well, I'm kind of a wuss. No. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget? The last time they caught you all alone. That was a prank. That time No! It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Aaron wasn't with them. They wouldn't have been now. They wouldn't be the same. That's right. They'll make it worse. Is this with the fake love confession or what? Yeah, because that was the prank that they did before. And then they also stole her notebook. Sorry. You're right. I understand. Asha! Marina. Hi. Marina runs to me across the hallway. I feel a little better right away. Hey, got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? Yes, thanks. You? Almost died. What? Okay, so there's this hopscotch on the way to my house. She slipped. Can you believe that? They didn't even sand it. That's hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. I'm basically crippled and he doesn't even care. Oh no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. Well, get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. I still can't wrap my mind around how natural it all feels. It's so much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to. Marina has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. It's only natural that I shouldn't be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira lately? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'll call me even if she had my number. Marina was the person Ira went to. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would be her. Or... actually, I wanted to ask you about something. Oh? What is it? I look around. The hall is rather crowded, more than I would like. So I'm not sure it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so yeah, that would be great. Sweet! I got 5 lessons, so meet you right after. Alright. Later then. I gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see you. She returns to the open group with a group of girls on the other side of the hallway. The Marina is pretty popular. Well, she's really an outgoing person. Seems like she's the type that can get along with anyone. I'm just not used to people like that paying any attention to me. It doesn't really feel real. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's yet another way the universe has allowed me to cheat. School day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after this short exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. What more is there to say? I figure that's how it should work when someone you don't exactly care for leaves a picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thoughts drift to a different place, and my eyes wander. Ah, the windows. Thin frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. They always draw it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. Oh, it's shaking. Okay. It makes it so that you look into it and through it, into the same repeating patterns of white barbs, an ornament of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken, an edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer, invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very important and very good. I wasn't in the right state of mind, but maybe now, maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. If I just look closer, strain my vision. Ah! The concentration of sharp edges is so dense. My head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form? Shape? Sign? A number? No. It's not enough. If only I... No, it's too much. Too bright, too beautiful. It's so overwhelming, my eyes blur. It's so beautiful I might cry. Too much, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much, too much, it's 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 too much. Oh god. Ook. Bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see? My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. Okay, she was heavily disassociating. The snow is flying lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I. But why isn't she here yet? Why isn't she here yet? It's been a couple minutes. A thought occurs, or rather, an unpleasant memory. The letter prank from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walk down the steps. She might have thought we're meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified would be at the school gate. It must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE and used the back exit? I'll scout the perimeter just in case. The snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you'll know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without getting noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh? I heard soft voices come from behind the gym. Ah! Marina's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her. Boy. Hey, don't mess with me. Stop playing fucking dumb. Quiet, damn it. I told you, I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, what? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying some random shit. Staring at nothing. I'm getting real worried and... You know this, right? Right? What? The boy's voice is so shaky. It takes me a moment to recognize him as Garen. Oh! Okay. His voice was just... He was in a very far distance. His voice sounded so different. Wait, Garen? This anxious? You had this, Marina. Deke. I'm begging you. Please. Huh? Please. I don't know what to do. Huh. I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen. Don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright? I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. What? Crud. Oh, she fell. But I would just back off all sneaky like. Man, did that backfire. Why did I have to slip? Asya! You. Before I know it, Garen pulls me up to the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh? I didn't! Hey! He let her go! She was listening in on us. No, I said let her go. He grimaces, but loosens his grip slightly. So, Shabina, I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez. Are you okay? Yes. I think so. So what? You're saying you didn't hear shit? No, nothing. Yeah, right. You're like a lying Shabina. I'm not. Damn it, Vadik. Drop it already. Whatever. Sure. What? He almost throws me to the side. Marina runs up and saves me from yet another humiliating fall. Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you. Watch your tone. She's got nothing to do with it. You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all of that stuff about you. You want help or not? Garen clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me get the snow out of my clothes. So you have a way? We can talk later. Oh wait, no. Why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. Think you're being clever? I'll come bite you in the ass, Marina. Yeah, I think I've had enough of you today. Asha, let's go. She grabs me by the arm and pulls me in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey, Marina! You know where to find me! Marina doesn't turn around to see Garen's barely hidden pained expression. He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a flustered moan. Ah, what a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Really? I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Ugh, cut it out! That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything, I just slipped. Really? You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Tell that to the Deke. That skirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa. I'll let him know. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all, so that's what I'll do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Wanna grab a bite? We can hang at the again. That's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets already. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We can get something from the store this time if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's a perfect walking weather. It really is. A Z Cafe. Yeah, let's call it that now. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Oh my god, she's loaded. How much allowance is she getting? Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmate D and E and F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it costs you quite a lot. I guess. I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though I wasn't really talking about money. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all your energy. Now listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center. You can tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course! The more the merrier. So, I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh,
I heard they're bringing an American flick next week. We have to go.
Really? I'd love to.
Then it's settled.
The whole time, Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store. I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. Do a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's a Saturday. A new week can't come enough soon. Isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. Never think about that. Even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that.
Man, I can't wait to get out of here.
The store?
The city, dummy.
Oh. Really? What, you don't?
Well,
I like it here. I think it's very pretty.
Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more things to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring and build new blocks. And then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now.
Oh, I had no idea about the barracks.
Really? You really live under a rock, don't you?
Sure seems like it.
Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack of all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left.
You know where you'll study already?
No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling?
Oh, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think.
Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not with math, or bio, or English, or chemistry. That's
okay, basic life skills.
Or physics, or Russian, or history, or literature.
Wait a second.
So, how about you? Got any plans yet?
Well, I'm only good at writing essays. So, probably something in the arts. But she has social skills. Yeah. Networking can carry you if you have nothing else. Social skills will carry you far. But, I mean, still learn the basics, kids. Stay in school. Stay in school.
Oh? I thought you were like a top student or something.
No, not at all. I do my homework, but when the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. But I don't do very well in tests either.
Huh. That's surprising. You look pretty brainy.
Thanks?
No problem.
Marina's voice is getting me a bit dry. I need to keep hydrating. Okay, here we go. Both of us end up getting fruit and juice and both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. For a while, we talked down the main street, and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina's a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame, but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling the feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it'll become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching, and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small repose didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, but even with Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is a substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. Then, I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new. And she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone being so blasé about her banishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all the metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pout when the replacement wasn't identical to... No. See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all.
Are you okay?
Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air stream. In our aimless strolling, we reached the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts.
Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah, I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I just like listening to you. Honest? Yes, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many many friends. I'm surprised that I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. We actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to take a break from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, you know? Right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it was cool. I like talking to you. It's like... relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with the disappearance at all. But when I discuss the stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things would make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around, and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know? When was Ira seeing some, older man? This... figures you'd hear eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first, that Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Hello? Ew. Ew? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy is like 35.
Oh. Girl, you better be joking. You better be joking. Oh, no, don't say that. No, I'm not saying that. Ugh. Yuck.
Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous.
My face goes red. As it should, girl. God.
Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like, if someone asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you, I think you'll understand. That's my brother.
What?
Oh. Huh? That guy. The old guy. It's my bro.
Oh.
So Ira and your brother are... No. They're not like that at all. Gross.
Girl, what are you? Use your words. Use your sentences.
She sticks her tongue out as if she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you.
Oh, please fix this. Oh, please make this better than it actually sounds. Oh my god.
Oh, really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle-tattle the first chance you get, right? Of course. I mean, of course not. Not so. Anyways, my brother, Lev, he works in the labs. Like the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira.
Helping?
With what? I guess you can call it managing her stress. Huh. She has a kind of neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some kind of brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So, when she got angry at her classmates... No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh. You know when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything. Any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was, tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a while. Not even a year ago, and she's just started treatment. All along, this whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type that you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No! Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. It's nothing bad. It's just a new type of pills, so it's hard to come by. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, sure. So, I'm guessing she's bipolar. And, there's like they haven't... I'm guessing this is set in a time period where it's not fully set or fully like... Not knowledge. Or, I mean, yeah, I guess acknowledge as a real, like... it's like a mental and blah, 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 blah. I guess it's not acknowledged as a real quote-unquote illness. Since they're in a small town. Ah, okay. Making sense. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Lev's recommendations to a T. But at least she's got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Yeah? You think so? Uh-huh. Well, who knows? Ira rejected therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. She stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And well, you saw what happened. But... why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. She just declared that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. Without the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this all to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone she might be in danger? What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you we can't go around telling people she has issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think their family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asha, I'm not saying that. Look. Let's just say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would change? Would it point them towards a location? A culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive. Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she's rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Maybe... oh. She just cut it off! She just cut it off! I was about to read it! Oh my god. I was about to read that. Log? Oh. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find it. Maybe the whole city will band together and... Marina's bitter laugh is just sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously. Band together. Asha, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Ashenka, that's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what happened. What people will actually say. People will say, "Oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people just can't just snap. It's sad, but what do? No point in looking now. Better attend she killed herself in a ditch." Getting 100, she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that! Stop lying to me! I'm not lying, damn it. That's how it's gonna go and you know it. They'll turn into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira is already gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. That can't be right. It's just a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. I'm also... You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So, why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believe you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want to tell everyone about this? You think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now. Asuka, you gotta face reality. You know how everyone will react when... No! That's not what I mean. I wipe the tears and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's already dead. Marina's lips tremble. She quickly sniffs her nose and picks her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about these things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes. You're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, so they'll suspect Lev, right? Well, you said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, I'm just... It's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please, don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolik. I mean, I'm not pretending! I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asya? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight you either, you know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. I Jeez. It's so serious all of a sudden. It's not a big of a deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry. I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those big puppy dog eyes. Oh, alright, I'll look away. You... For crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason, I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry. I got carried away as well. Oh, no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like this. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of these noble excuses. They're just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family too. Also, the good for your Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does, but I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No. I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asya. What? Really, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It kind of feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? At first I thought you were, like, really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true, though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you, though, well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could have ever hoped to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all of these things so genuinely, I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like the love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time, I'm aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. Water. Oh, yes, it's still cold. Yummy. Rika, hello, how are you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. I look into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand what's and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So, I will do just that. I will say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, okay. Spamming it. Oh boy. It's not enough. My life is finite. And so is my gratitude. It will never be, though, even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth.
It's a promise I will never fulfill. So, I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of an endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound alright? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now, my signal keeps getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much if they travel straight up. But I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is my signal isn't strong enough. So then, what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except, I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface. Oops. Yeah. But sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Is it obvious? Of course, it's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Ooh. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of my admiration. It's a matter of my dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work harder. I need to work hard so that I'll feel that so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up to the highest point atop sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high, and I will look into the sky, and I'll angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. Then, I will start my most powerful transmission to date. I will scream, "Thank you," and "I love you" so loud that all of the people of the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles. And their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day, the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blasting from the communism peak. Although, maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least, he has a pin from there tucked away in one of his drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do my homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I will work harder than ever before. I will love this world with everything I've got. Okay. I think I'm trying to understand the vibe of this story. Is that the theater? So right now, December 21st. What song is this? Oh my gosh. Probably copyright. Okay, so right now, I'm guessing it feels like everyone, or at least the kids, are suffering through some kind of mental attack. At first, I thought it was like you know, Ira was having bipolar episodes, and like, you know, since this is a small town in like a rural area, they don't believe in mental illness, so that's why they judge her. But with how Garen or whatever, I forgot her name, and Marina, they were talking in their conversation. He was like, "How did you fix it? I knew you fixed it," or something like that. And now with Asha's internal monologue, it's starting to seem like an actual mental disease or mental decay that they're all slowly suffering from. Like in Higurashi no Nakakorni, like with the syndrome. All the words are not coming to my brain right now. But yeah, we've had a couple of moments with Asha's internal monologue where she just, you know, goes off in tangents, and it's becoming more and more unhinged. At first, you know, she's a regular talkative person in her internal monologue, but now it's like actually getting more and more unhinged. Yeah. So perhaps that's where the horror will come in. Just waiting for someone to get the random look in their eyes. Did that scene just not count? Did that scene of her looking at herself in the mirror just not count? But okay, interesting. Or, you know, I could be wrong. But that's the vibe I'm getting so far from based on where we are in the story.
The world is as bright as a sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold.
Have we hit the horror tag yet? I was just talking about it. Or did you just come in? Yeah, right now it's giving like a Higurashi no Nakakoroni vibe, where the kids, or at least they're spiraling. They're mentally spiraling. Ira was having bipolar episodes, but this is a rural small town, so they don't believe in mental illness, so they just like think that she's, you know, being rebellious. But now it was revealed through Marina that her, you know, that she was taking medication, but you know, its effectiveness was waning, because, you know, medication isn't always accurate. So but based on the conversation between Marina and Karen, whatever, Vidic, seems like Vidic could have been affected by it as well, because he was like, I know you fix it. I know you're fixing it somehow, or whatever, something like that. And now Asha's internal monologue is starting to sound more and more unhinged. So not in a murderous type of way, but like not with like an evil intent type of way, but you know. But I think it follows her personality. Like her mental spiral is like her internally combusting. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, there we go. We're caught up. Okay, continue.
The world is as clear as a sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. The statue in the main square shines in silver. I have already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all that there is to see. I've admired all there is to admire. Is what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards a single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. So, what's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like the plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was my poor luck that, and my own overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I want to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how can I ever grasp the grandeur of this planet, let alone the universe?
Well, I'm familiar with every other part of Vorkuta 5. So excusing that one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistakes. Ah! I momentarily freeze up, then scoot behind a corner. Just now. Was it Garen walking down that side of the road? I peek out just to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh. I wait until he is a good distance away before I come out of hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh, he's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people in the streets, so maybe I'm being overly cautious, but better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone. Just cold and empty carts. Some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. Snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows. But the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything is, and then leave. Nice and simple. It looks like they are closed though. I was certain they work on Sundays too. I should just check the schedule at the door. There. A scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Monday, 9 to 20. What's 20 o'clock? What? That's military time. I don't know military time. Unless I do the math by counting on my fingers. Should be open. It's Sunday, just past 12. 20 is 8 p.m. Thank you. Won't budge. Eh? I give it another tug and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet? But when, if not today? The universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Of course. So, I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? 9 to 8, 9 to 8, 9 to 8. 10 to 6. 10 to 6. Yeah. No lunch break. So, it's not me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today. I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Wait, did it say Saturday twice? Did it? Yes, it did! Wait, it said it 3 times! Monday, Tuesday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday. What? That's weird. Who wrote this sign? Wait. Okay, so first it said Saturday twice. And now, it replaced the Wednesday with Saturday. Wait. I look over the middle plate again. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday. What? What is this? That's different. Huh? What? Wait. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday. That. Friday, Saturday, Saturday. That doesn't seem like... What? I rub my eyes and blink intensely. Did I not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. Need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Saturday. Thursday. Saturday. Okay, girl. What is going on? Huh? That is not a time. I don't... Sunday, closed indefinitely. Okay, well, they're not open on Sundays. I think we made that clear. None of the other signs had Sundays. Why does down indefinitely? It's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these scenes before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial wraps into a spiral. I'm running through my school. I can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like this, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand that this isn't real. When I open my eyes, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the sliver of sky outside, and it will be a soft hue, pink and blue. Okay, what does it say now? I slowly open the door. Monday. Okay. What the fuck? I see. That's what it is. What the fuck? Tasha's face is what? What? I stumble back. What is this? What is this? My vision's clear. I look around. I did not wait. Hold on. I did not shave. It's quick save. Garen, yes, it's him on the way. I saw a nurse that was walking opposite. I look around. You're looking for you. So surprised. Wow, this is quite a prank. You sure outdid yourself. How did you set up? How did you do this? How did you know? Tell me. I wonder how you did it. Garen, please tell me. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. You must be very smart. I must be sure. That's really amazing. It really will help you today, Vadim. Today, I set out to fall deeper before, to fall deeper in love. Right now, I'm full of love. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I won't forget this till the day I die. When I look in the mirror, I saw the window still won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snow falls neither harsh nor light because there's no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asha? What do you see from inside of a sealed body shop? My God. The same thing you see from the outside, Asha. The same blue sky. The same infinity. The same unfashionable coats. Oh! What was that? That's Jam Signal C. Oh my God, what is Smells of oil. The air is so thick, I feel like I'm choking. Feels like I've grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust. As if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time. Oh my God. Nothing comes out. Or does it? It's like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right. It's a dark metal wall. Closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling, all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course, I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the hole. Perhaps it didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. Time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no reason to pay it any mind. Soon, the shadow won't have the ears to hear the victim, or to hear them with. Soon, the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is as sharp, but soon, there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold. Soon, there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon, there won't be anything to feel it. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opened its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upward. Clear voice. So clear. It's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. Oh God. A window. Window? Oh God, it's a window! Was it always there? A pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far. But maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah! My hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does, because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? Either do or don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Oh. Oh no, property damage. The horror. A white screen. You... Who are... Oh God. Shut? Damn signal CN. Huh. Okay. Well, there weren't any. This isn't a choice-based game. I don't think so. I haven't yet to make any choices. So, it's not my fault. This is canon. Yeah. Save. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Man, that constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year.
Is it that bad? It's not like that there's no light at all.
You call that light? It's a dingy mist. It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into a smokestack. You go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that?
I don't think so. And personally, I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle.
Blah, it just makes me feel all moody. The guys made fun of me for that. Can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun?
I've heard it's pretty common, yes. You'll wilt like a sad little flower.
Exactly. You're so right. I'm a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away. No photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I just went to the outskirts. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yes. It is a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful too. Oh. I never thought of going there at this time of the year. A bit too cold for walks, you know? Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all. Hey, maybe I'll tag along sometime. I could use a change of scenery. That would be great. Please do, whenever. Yay! Then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts have been kinda sucky. Oh? Not with you, with my friends. Some of them have these stupid curfews now. Half of us had to be home by 7. 7! Can you believe that? Oh. Wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of IRA being gone. I mean, I get it, but... It's been 4 days. Yeah. No news on your end, I figure. Nothing. Rena's face darkens. She sighs. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No. My dad was home. Mom, too. I see. Well, my brother went. And? She shakes her head. As expected. If the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting in a way. If we found Ira's body after so long. No, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No. She has to be at someone's place. Oh. Of course, this possibility has also crossed my mind. But all the arguments in his favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. You mean she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone I would trust that much. Well, there's the 2 of us, for starters. Huh? We're the last 2 people who saw her, right? Who's to say one of us ain't guilty? But we aren't even that close. And Ira, she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Marina, I don't like this joke. Sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory on what might be going on. You do? Yeah. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it... Marina looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks. I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. It won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sound good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. I'm sure as hell try. You have an enriching experience. Ew, thanks. Marina runs off. Man, now I have to wait until evening to find out. I wanted to wind down a little after school, but now I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited a library in a long time. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past months. It's always nice and quiet there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. I make my way back to class. Hey, Sabrina. Hey. Did we,
have no homework? Your notebook's empty.
Oh, no, we did. I'm pretty sure.
Well, where is it?
Nowhere. I didn't do it.
A surprised hum rolls through their whole group.
That's okay, I'm also a little shocked.
Oh. Is someone getting rebellious?
No, it just slipped my mind. Classic.
Right.
Taking some time off for yourself is great and all,
but you gotta come up with a better excuse.
I'm serious though.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know, that's good. Would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Huh? They all rely on you, you know.
Yeah, you're the best.
You're so smart.
What would we do without you?
Hear that? People need you, Shabina.
Okay.
We'll forgive you this time. But don't get used to it. Anyways.
Lincoln.
Huh? What?
Pass the notes.
The Russian ones?
No, fucking Japanese.
You're supposed to be smart, aren't you?
Okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school was the last thing on my mind. Although, that does remind me. I turned towards the boys, who are now preoccupied with copying Lakin's homework. Liam? He clicks his tongue.
You see I'm busy?
Yes, but
shut up.
He briefly glances at me.
If you want something, ask me later.
Okay. Bell rings right as Garen finishes his notes, so I don't get the chance to ask him. Not until the lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little.
You did.
After the lesson is done, I catch up to Garen in the hallway.
What?
I wanted to ask you about yesterday?
Yesterday?
Face twitches. He looks back at his friends. What are you talking about? I saw you on the street, so...
What's this about? Huh? It's whatever.
Keep going ahead, guys. Alright. Yeah. Aaron turns towards me, and before I can understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall.
Oh god.
Ow!
What the fuck did you see?
He dragged me, no, more like threw me behind the nearest corner.
Fuck did you see, Shabina? What do you want?
I saw you walking from there, so I know. I know you did the prank.
What?
Prank at the car repair. I just wanted to know how you managed to do that. And also how you knew.
What?
What prank? What are you on about? I know you did it. Don't pretend. I saw you walking looking guilty. It's okay, I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I don't, but I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore. But I've never seen anything like it. How did you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The hell? Shabina, are you high? The hell are you on? What the hell do you think I did? Change the schedule? The one on the door of the car repair shop, I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Vadim. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you didn't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. Garen takes a step back, looking me up and down. Are you... Did you have a weird dream or something? No. Why can't you just answer me? He sighs, then turns a hand through his hair. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, it's not like that. It's not about the hours. I just want to know. How did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know? How did you know about Tosia? He stares at me as if he's confused. As if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to for some reason.
Garen's afraid he'll get in trouble for messing up the middle plate. Duh, of course. That's gotta be it. He really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go. Wait! I grab onto his sleeve. He shakes me off. Damn it, get off me! I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. The Toshas... I don't know. I don't know any fucking Toshas. He walks off hastily, as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make any sense. Garen has never had any issue admitting to a prank. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So, if he's managed to do something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? It sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him from across the street. So, it's not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable, he's going a bit overboard with the whole oblivious act, isn't he? No. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garen might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if his feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It's never happened before. He's never been one to show remorse. And why should he? It's all just some harmless games. But maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much? So when he saw how scared I got, he chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened. Just like those boys did. Of course, he'd never apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. But not gloating about it. For Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen. I must have taken so much from you. Is that why you look nervous? You were already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled the crime scene. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it all so fervently. But it's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear your conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretended it's true... Oh no, that's what we said before that. Okay. I didn't hear that conversation with Marina. False statement, but if I pretend it's true, if I don't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. It cannot be objectively disproven. Aurelia, thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing chapter 2 of Z.A.T.O, which is visual novel with some giving me Higurashi no Nakakoroni vibes, basically. But yeah, it seems like the main character has a lot of things going on in their brain, but we're piecing it together. We're piecing it together as we go along. But that's my main theory so far. It's some type of mental degeneration going on. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me just drink some water. It cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If both me and Garen believe that, it's both of us. If both of us act like that is the truth, we'll become just that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Tasha saving me, or how he knew that I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that, it's not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you. And I appreciate the sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Vadim. Thank you so much. Yeah, she always does this. She always goes into thought loops where she, like, ends up thinking or sees other people in her life in a better light than they appear to be, I guess. We were just playing it ourselves on stream. Oh, really? Have you finished it yet? I'm only on chapter 2 right now, so I'm trying to, yeah, I think there's 3 chapters. No, I don't know yet. But how are you enjoying it so far? What do you think? Town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin Library in Moscow. I was so blown away by its sheer size during our 6th grade field trip. In contrast, its tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor of a children's clinic. And yet, I still feel right at home. Book selection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity kind of thing. We have some wonderful editions of the classics. I've heard some small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our closed town privilege comes down. Closed town privilege comes down. Okay. Blah, blah. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch all the movies alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Ashenka. Long time no see. I don't know what this library's gonna sound like. I was on chapter 1, but it got so late and I had to end it because Eepy had to go to bed to work in the morning. Oh yeah. Yeah, the chapters seem like they're like 3 hours long, so last week we did chapter 1 and it was about like 3 hours long. So yeah, it does get pretty long. It's good. I told my Chad that I think they want to admit but Asha and Ira like each other. Oh yeah, definitely the first chapter. Asha has a obvious crush on Ira. She's just young, so she doesn't understand it, but it's very obvious with her dialogue. I like following through her dialogue. She's a very interesting main character. Or narrator? Narrator, main character? Either or. She has a way with words that I appreciate, because it makes it very entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, interesting so far. Ashenka, long time no see! Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Lilia Ivanova. Yeah, the Russian names are hard. I try, and I try to make an attempt. That's it. I tried to make an attempt. With the names, but I can't. Unfortunately. I'm sorry I've been going out more. Ah, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always said a young girl like you shouldn't spend all her days cramped up in here. I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lilia Ivanovna smiles. She's a librarian. It's not that we're particularly close. We just exchange some pleasantries whenever I come by. Though I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have, Angelique by Anne Golan? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. You know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I can lend you a few volumes. Oh, you don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. You're a sweet girl. I'm sure she won't mind. Thank you so much. Of course. Aw, gee. I feel even worse for not stopping by. Next time I'll bring Lilia a box of chocolates. I browse the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about, but I'm not really in the mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar, something easy, something like 100 Years Ahead by Kir Volichev. Perfect. I sit at my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age, but I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I read this one so many times before. If I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite the passage from this book, I would probably survive. Wait, why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Oh right, there was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all.
Ugh, and another annoying thing. Now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Crap. I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in mind. I need to really focus. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the futuristic world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the Milophone in mind. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Werther's face in mind. I need to keep Kolya's face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Tasha's face in mind. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Oh my god. I'm bracing myself in case it does another jump scare. This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down on the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think about too hard. Well, that's no biggie. Kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go to grab something else. A fairy tale will do. Morozko. This is a really good edition. Something about it has always fascinated me in a way I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. But this retelling, something about it has always felt off to me, even when I read through it as a little kid. Yeah. It felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Oh my god. Are you warm, my lass? I am, Moroshka, Mashenka responded, shivering. Moroshka leaned in lower, cracking and clicking. I really think children like being scared. Even when there's no reason to, they'll try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at a beautiful book illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Oh my god. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Mashenka responded, teeth chattering for the cold. Frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright. She breathed white mist. Her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Oh my god. I feel it's gonna jump scare like in 2 seconds. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? Are you warm, my dear? Oh, so warm, Morozko, the girl responded, her voice growing silent. It got red. Oh god. No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things when there's none. But because I know the world is better than that. I know there is more to love than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice, no. It's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Moroshko took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashenka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Oh god. Oh god. Right. I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folktale is predictable. It's so simple and crude. It's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Maybe Garen was right, meaning rebellious. Although, if we look at Morozko, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe's will. Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning, of course. That's what it is. Morozko is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it, and find yourself in a situation when any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible, but you must gather all your strength to love still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes. How I have never noticed it before. It's been beating me over the head all along.
Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across the world has got to read it. I look down at a page I've never seen before. It's Moroshka Mashenka. And every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all of these years. I finally understood it. This is my last celebration. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I realized something very good and important. Stare at the page. This never before seen page, and I'm filled with gratitude. I know that it's just for me, and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Oh my god. Goodbye, Lilia Bernardo. Oh? Goodbye, Asha. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe. Because I've got these amazing blessings. This acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Oh god, a phone! Oh god, that was loud. No more, no more. Oh, that's a phone call. I was preparing myself for a disturbing visual like throughout the entire thing. Oh my gosh. Hello? Evening. I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other side of the phone. Good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? It's basically 8. Quarter past. Maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry. I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know. I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late? For starters. You can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nasha from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. Also, I think my dad would kill me. We go to a salon for it. I kinda wanna get one. Lev says I'd look stupid. What does he know? That guy dresses like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear her? Oh, right. How was your library trip? Well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well... I'm kidding, you don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. That trip was pivotal. That trip was pivotal. Pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa, Alright, well, that's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, look at some magazines. Got the new Rovsnik. You read that one? No. I read, The Young Naturalist and Gloucester. That does sound like you. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean it in a bad way. But I mean, aren't you curious about something more? Grown up? I read grown up stuff. I read them all the time. Oh, yeah? Like what? Books? Dad's newspapers? Mom's magazines? Oh, so mature. Well, what mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. Rovnik, work shift, robotic stuff, fashion of the socialist republics? How's the last one mature? You know what, Ashka? I gotta lend you some of those. You'll love them. I don't know. I'm not really into... No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out.
There was one about a foreign prostitute or something, or a couple issues ago, too. I'll look for it. Those do sound really interesting. Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that, though. That's so. Well, then we can read it together. Really? Yeah. I'll bring them this week. Okay. To be honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year, I even brought myself an issue of Rochnik. I read all of them in one sitting. But then Dad found out and, well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could just buy the issues and read them though right away. Then, I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although, if Marina will share her magazines with me, I might as well save my allowance. Right, so, let's get back to the topic. The reason I called you? Yes. Well, there's a long pause on the other side of the phone, almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Remember our talk about Ira's condition? Of course. Of course. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ira gets into these states when she isn't quite there. Usually, she could snap out of those. It took some time, maybe a couple minutes, maybe even hours. But she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. Pills acted as stabilizers. So it was like the pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage, easier to climb from. And when Ira stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Rena paused. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. There's more? When you stay in that state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. So, as a result, our consciousness or our higher functions start to decay. What? In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's reversible, but from all I've heard, that's how it is. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating? Losing what makes us human? Just what? What the hell kind of illness is that? When we saw Ira that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that she didn't snap out of it soon after. Her consciousness began to fall apart. But here's the thing. She couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So what do you think she did? She went home. Huh? You know how walking home can kind of feel like autopilot? It's not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ira became completely dazed, it's very possible she still found her way home. Although, it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She still declared missing that same evening. If she came back, why would they file the report? I think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you, it could have taken her a very long time. Hours even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ira's parents filed a missing report when she didn't come home as usual. That was probably late at night. Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 23 o'clock. Then, after they already called the police, Ira returned. Yep. So, why wouldn't they call out the report? Besides, well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1, maybe 2, something like that.
Consider her state, she would be by that point. Consider how Ira kept her condition a secret. How she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it was in that extreme state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where, with whom, but then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed both glazed over and alert at the same time. And it had to be unsettling. No, more like really freaking scary. So, they might have panicked. Panicked? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. A panicked state of rational. Do you remember our talk at the cafe? Yes? Her family has a reputation to uphold. Whatever remains of it, at least. Her daughter's already the problem child. The difficult, the unstable one of the bunch. What do you think people would say if Ira came home looking like she shot up God knows what substance? Or better yet, returning way past midnight mumbling like a lunatic. You're not saying that. I'm saying that it would be inconvenient. It would exacerbate every problem the family already had. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. Wait for Ira to come home from whatever drug she was on. They would announce that she returned only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, they probably thought she'd be okay by morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. And Ira's mother is a nurse. She's probably tried to handle it by herself. But wouldn't they say that she was sick or something? Why would they keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps they thought it would be better to come up with something first. They thought they'd let her recover and declare she's back. But before they knew it, a couple days have already passed. Calling her off a report like that so quick would also be pretty embarrassing, you know? Still... This all sounds a little far-fetched. But also, I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ira's parents personally, but even I'm aware of how dire their reputation is. How would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Crap indeed. But if everything is as you said it is, and Ira still hasn't calmed down, then that means, yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something! I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple seconds, I stare at the door, holding my breath. Asha? Are you good there? Yes. Yes, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. So that's useless. I also thought we could ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to kindergarten. The only time that we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play. But that would overlap our lessons. You can't really skip. That's fine. I can. Really? Sure. Level called... Sure. That will get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, let's go there. I'll go there. Still, there's no guaranteed that asking him will work. So I'd like to go to Ira's place. See how things are with my own eyes. Yes, that would be smart. But I think it might work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind, we can meet up after your classes end. You have... how many lessons? 5? Okay, great. I'll be ready at the gate then. You in? Of course I am.
Awesome. Then I'll see you there. Yes, see you. Wait. Can I write your number down as well? Yeah, of course. I mark it down on a notepad I've been doodling in. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. I'd never. I'm just joshing. Good night, Ashia. Good night.
Beep. Are you safe?
The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. Clock is softly ticking from the hallway. Baby continues to mutter from the living room. I look down at the shapes I've scribbled absentmindedly during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in some parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was, yet when I look at the shape more closely, when I scan its dark blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunched back, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer, towards where its face is meant to be. The shadows surrounding it are much too heavy. There is just one thing my mind can parse. Two things. I smile as Iris' frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. Really, really miss you.
Yeah. She got a crush. December 23rd.
The sky hangs low. The teacher's droning on about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As soon as the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, then outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face, so I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Asya! Marina's waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but... Ah. Ow! That German's right. Some kid manages to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw! Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean, who the hell do you think you are aiming at ladies like that?
Ladies?
Oh, that's okay. Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy! Get her! Huh?
A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina. Though unlike me, she successfully covers her head.
What the hell? Then I'll tell your moms. You don't like you. Ashia, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. We run across the yard, our four sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Geez, where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at lapta. Do children play lapta anymore? The hell's that about? Stupid kids. I get their asses. Rena huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same, until a rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby.
Nice running, you hens.
Huh?
Karen walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed.
Marina grits her teeth.
Sadiq.
Hey! You there! Why aren't you firing at him, huh?
Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear.
'Cause you're a boss! Aye aye!
Heard that?
What? Are you like their nanny?
Their boss. Clean your ears.
Boss? What does that mean?
You have a contract going,
Is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Ashia, let's report him. Contract?
It's simple.
I let them see some of my hottest card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard.
Great show, by the way.
What? What kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know?
It's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones too. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Huh. Where did you even get that? Out of my brother's room. He had it stashed in the dark at the back of his drawer. How classy. Show. Huh? Bad chance. I look like I'm giving out freebies. Shh. That stuff's all crusty anyways. Ew. Crusty? Nah. They're in pristine condition. Oh my god. Meant only for the initiated, which you're not. Wow, we've got a secret society over here. What's the name? Corn, Pork, or League? That's sketchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shabina. It's unbecoming for a woman of commercial to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of commercial to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways, you made a dumbass deal, just like that, just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Oh, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I caught him right after we talked. Huh? He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh. What? Yeah. My eyes start from Garden to Marina, hoping that it'll all be a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have to use for Fadique's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in a shitter? Huh? They're not. Thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of an intellect? That's exactly what they are used for in school, yes. That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades, and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performances reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina, are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. Yeah. Okay, I don't think this is chapter 3, but I think this would be a good time to stop. It's already kind of getting late. Yeah, it's already getting quite late on my end. Alright. Save that. Where's my save files? Yeah, save file. Oh, there we go. My one true save file. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just continue doing this in parts rather than chapters. Well, I don't know how many chapters there are, so I guess we'll see. Next is the infiltration arc. Yeah, I guess that's a good time to stop it at. But pretty exciting that we've seen some more horror or some actual little creepy. I guess yeah, creepy looking stuff. We're getting pretty good characterization. We got a good idea of how Marina's like. Really, I'm still getting that vibe that this is like a Higurashi type of thing, that everyone is slowly mentally deteriorating. But you know, since this is like in a small town, rural area back in the day, they don't really believe in mental illness, so they're ostracized. So maybe it's like, I mean, maybe it's all a metaphor, right? Maybe it's not like super duper supernatural, like whatever, but you know, I don't know, we'll see. I feel that things are about to go south fast. Yeah, like that little scene was in the hardware store was so unexpected. So I was bracing myself, like during the storybook, where just whenever Asha starts monologuing about, you know, whenever she starts going unhinged with her monologues, then that's when I start bracing myself a little bit. And yeah, looking forward to more. Asha, the crash out queen, confirmed. She positively crash out. It's not like she crashes out using positive affirmations and positive thinking. Like it twisted positive thinking, I should say. It's a twisted way of making things sound positive, but also kind of in a way that makes yourself, that puts yourself down. So, which is not good. Overall, it's not good. Yeah. Anyways, we'll continue this. Really, I'm still enjoying it, and you know, all in all, getting a good, worthwhile experience. I mean, it was free, so yay, free game, yay! But yeah, gonna have to cut it here. Tomorrow night, we're gonna do part 12 of Silksong, and then we'll do Saturday Genshin new update, story update, because new Arcane class, that's gonna be full of spoilers, so I'm trying to like make sure I do that first. Yeah. Yeah. Overseeing positive perspectives as a form of coping has its limits. It does. Like, it's not healthy. Toxic positivity. Too much positivity can be a bad thing, you know? Yeah, anyways. I will go now until next time. And yeah, we'll continue this next week. And yeah, it's probably, yeah. I won't be streaming again on Wednesday next week. It's just how my schedule has unfolded. So, not to say that streams have been nerfed to 3 streams a week. I mean, I still want to try 4 streams if I can, but I mean, these past Wednesdays have been busy. So, yeah, we'll continue this next Thursday again. So yeah, yeah, blah blah blah, words and such. Anyways, I will get going now. I need to go on in all advance. Yeah. Thanks for streaming, Bunny. See you Saturday. Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys are tuning in and enjoying it so far. So yeah, definitely want to see the end of the fish. Glad that there isn't any like real choices for me to make, so I don't have to feel bad about, you know, things going bad because of me. It's not my fault. Things are just, it's just how the story is unfolding. But yeah. Anyways, love y'all. And if it's not time for you to go to sleep, finish your week strong, go to bed, sleep well. But if it's daytime for you, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. You know what? You deserve it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.